Hello and welcome to Landscape Your Life. This is Mary Palmer Dargan, and I'm here to share with you the magic of bitters. I'm the boundless gardener, and I'm always enjoying learning about historic techniques for culinary products, especially beverages. And so today we're going to talk about bitters making. Now, I discovered recently that not everybody's heard about bitters, and frankly I'm a little bit of a bitters newbie myself. However, I have been drinking them for some time and not knowing what I was getting. So one of the first and most pervasive products on the market is a flavoring called Angostura bitters, and everyone has probably heard of this. It's a product of Trinidad and Tobago, and it's so interesting because there are just 10 calories in it. It is 44% alcohol, and on the back it really does claim that it is a flavoring. And so we want to let you know that this is found in the market shelves of your grocery store rather than your local package store. And it comes in an orange flavor also. And I think it's really pretty good. And the ingredients are kind of mysterious, but they do include ginseng, sugar, natural flavorings, whatever they might be, caramel color, and added colors. And so this is something that we find often at a regular bar. Now, there are other types of bitters, other flavorings. For instance, this is called the Bitter Truth. It's a lemon bitter. This one is called Jerry Thomas's own Decanters bitters, also by the Bitter Truth. They're a little bit easier to find. And then this one is called celery bitters, which I really like celery bitters very much. I'm someone who enjoys plant material products, and these are steeped in an alcohol that renders any kind of drink you're having, whether it's soda or vodka, taste really great. And they're actually pretty good for you. Because you know, in Chinese medicine, for instance, this is a product from Gaia herbs. It's a Astragalus supreme. This is actually a bitters also. It's a type of plant materials soaked in alcohol that then extracts out all of the different essential elements, and then you use them in a therapeutic or culinary ways, such as the bitters or the therapeutic aspect. I think this is really interesting. And so I started playing with these things, and I decided I'd make a bitters product that was to harken back to my Chinese tonic medicine interest, but also tasted good. So I mixed up some astragalus. I put it in an old bottle of botanist gin because I think it's a great looking bottle. I used strips of astragalus, Lonicera flowers, because I didn't have any ligustrum, which is what's in this formula, but it's also something for antiviral. And then I added schizandra berries, and it makes kind of an interesting thing. So I'm letting this steep for 2 weeks. And then I got some Tulsa Dasha chai, which is tea that I got from Teavana, and I put it in alcohol. We're going to be having taste testings of these in 2 weeks with some friends. And I did Spice of Life also, which has beautiful cloves and dried lemon peel. It just looks great, and it tastes great as a tea. So if it tastes great as a tea, maybe it's great as a bitters also. I'll report back if it's a failure. And then from Whole Food, I found something called Winter Baking Formula. And this has sugar. Of course, it would have sugar. Cinnamon, lemon zest, orange zest, allspice berries, cloves, vanilla bean, nutmeg. It's got about everything delicious in it you could imagine. Then the other day, I put together a pear bitters. So see how easy this is. All you have to do is kind of pour alcohol on things you want to see what they taste like. So this is full of pears. It's 3 Bartlett pears, cloves, vanilla peel, lemon zest, and a number of other flavorings. So I think this is all a great kitchen experiment, and I bought darling little bottles to put it in so I can give it to my friends for Christmas presents, you know, family events, whatever, or just taste testings. I think it is darn good fun. Now, bitters harken all the way back to the Egyptian period, when they were found in tombs where, with distilled alcohols with herbs in them, which might have been longevity potions, culinary potions. We really don't know what they were. And then they were used pre-prohibition in fabulous cocktails to make poor grade alcohol, maybe like not really good bourbon or really good rum, tastes better. And then after Prohibition, in the world of the cocktail, they were very popular, and then they fell out of use. And wine came on the scene, things like Singapore Slings. And then in about 2005, there were only 2 bitters making companies kind of left doing their thing. But since then, there's been a real explosion in craft bitters making, and that's what I'm doing. It's just a home craft bitters, fun little drink for us to have at parties. So I hope that you enjoy this natural flavoring that we're creating, whether it's in a Chinese tonic herbal formula, a citrus blend, or pear. Watch and enjoy as we talk to you next about how to make orange bitters. Thank you for being with me. I'm Mary Palmer Dargan, and this is the Boundless Gardener segment on making bitters.